Hey guys, it's Mrs. Kincaid, and I am back with Book 2 of Shadow House, and we're ready for Chapter 25. So at the end of the chapter, go to Plato, open up a message for me, type in Book 2, Chapter 25, and you can leave me your answer. All right, here we go. Let's find out if they got out away from whoever came through that hatch. Poppy hurriedly gathered each of the special's treasures in Cyrus's journal into her pink messenger bag. If the specials turned up again, she would be ready with the exact thing that each of them needed to be set free from Larkspur. The next floor was windowless and very dark. Dozens of picture frames with blank canvases were propped at the base of the walls, leaning against one another. Glancing around, Poppy noticed a curved metal staircase hugging the circular wall. A small wooden cupboard sat just underneath it. At the top of the steps, an opening revealed just a slice of the evening sky and a few twinkling stars. Her heart began to pound. The way out. When she reached the top of the staircase, the horizon stretched all around her, and she realized how very high up she was. Except for the pitched wooden roof overhead, the top of the tower was open to the elements. The sky was like an infinite indigo canvas with just a smear of lighter blue to the west where the sun had set. A couple of the large picture frames leaned against the stone railing that enclosed the wide platform. The wind whipped Poppy's hair, and the world began to tilt. To stop herself from toppling over, Poppy grabbed onto the railing. Leaning forward, she saw Larkspur's roofline a couple of stories below, and a series of sharp edges and spirals and gables and glass was beneath her. Catching her breath, she turned back towards the stairs to find that the rest of the group had caught up. The view entranced them all. The early evening light kept everyone in the pale shadows. Their faces were like masks. "I knew we should have gone to the greenhouse to find my sister," said the short-haired Azumi. "You guys really want to climb down out of here?" "No," said Poppy, flustered. "What was that?" Azumi went on. "I thought I heard something." "Something?" "A creak, hinges, like the door was opening," and she pointed at the stairwell. "It came from down there." The group listened as the steps squeaked underneath the weight of someone approaching. "Oh, this is a dead end," whispered long-haired Azumi. "The specials, they wanted us to come up here." And she looked and she shook her head, rubbing at her chin as if she could erase the red mark that the other Azumi had given her during their tussle downstairs, and then rushed to the closest railing. "There's no way down." "We're prepared for them now," said Poppy, patting her bag and planting her feet. Squeak! The stairs shook and rattled, and the shadowy heads rose from the stairwell opening. Dash flicked his phone's light towards the silhouette, and a very old man dressed in a ratty suit and dark jacket stared back. He had a sharp chin and a prominent brow, sunken cheeks and thin lips, and electric eyes. Electric eyes. Half of his face appeared to have been burned, covered by a great scar. His wild hair had turned white. "Cyrus," Poppy whispered, her voice a mouse squeak as he swept towards them. He focused his gaze on her, and his eyes glinted with satisfaction. "Poppy?" he croaked, his hands twitching as it pointed to her. "You found your way. You found your way to me." And that's where it ends. Okay, guys, that was a short chapter. Okay, when you go to Plato and open up your message and put Book 2, Chapter 25, do you think that meeting this Cyrus is going to be good or bad? I think I know what I think it is, but I want to see what you think. And if you want to explain more, I love hearing your guys' ideas and your details. You've done a great job. All right, guys, until the next chapter.